That's right, Dan. It is time. Get back to Polytopia Sunday. Yep, the one. There we go. Got that fixed. And hopefully this is good. Yep, it is. On a little bit of a better light. Hey. Fantastic. Immediately gonna go ahead and jump into our boss. We are playing against Imperius. Right here in the north, we're gonna see if we can acquire this village real fast. That's not at all what I wanted to see. Oh, we gotta move you there. I gotta train another warrior. Pass the turn. We got so lucky there. Move to there, to there. We're gonna go and move here backwards just a wee little bit. Ooh. This actually is not terrible. Gonna move this one over here, find another village. Looks like we're gonna go and pick up organization. Does not level up our capital, however. Trying to decide if we pick up any more techs. Probably not. In this case, we don't. We go ahead and just pick this up. And the next question is do we fight for this village? So the reason why I'm contemplating if we fight for the village or not will give us access to the other plane. We're gonna go ahead, fruit. Get ourselves a workshop. An explorer could easily just go backwards and be useless for us. Would like to be getting ourselves some riders, but this makes it to where riders are just not good from our capital. Part of me really wants to, but I don't really want to bite off more than I can chew. We'll figure this out. Probably a mistake. Ooh. Never punished? That's Zibazi territory. Go and move you here. Try to figure out the best routes for our level ups. At this point, we probably just pick up farming. Capture. And you get to heal. Our main goal is not to die. Alright. We're going to go ahead and explore. We should easily be able to find our neighbor Zibazi. So we're going to get a farm here. Explore. Oh, wait, it's Hudrick. Right, Zibazi's going to be a little more orange. And they have city walls. Actually, it's looking good for us. Farm. Fruit. Resources. So, Hudrick, what are you thinking of us? They're afraid that we're dominating. They're probably also afraid that we're directly adjacent to their borders. I don't want to be killing this unit, because there's a good chance Imperius is just going to fight us, and then Hudrick will as well. So that part's not looking good. We've already got a kill. I'd like to farm up another kill if possible. We're at 10 stars. Our economy's not great, but we have absolutely superb production. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and bop-a-da-bop right over to here. Secure this kill. We got to train ourselves a warrior here. As much as I'd really like to level up the city, we've actually got to get everything set up so that way... Oh, Hoodrick actually views us as a friend, mostly because we're fighting the same enemy. As long as I don't move any of my units to their borders, they'll be happy. So we're going to absolutely abuse the AI and how they view alliances in this instance. So they shouldn't come after us. We're going to go ahead and move over here, train here, pass the turn. No. That is beautiful. We're 1 star short from being able to move here, find the lighthouse, and level up our capital. Honestly, just 1 step away from just winning the game. Well, just a couple of steps away. This warrior needs to heal. It only unfortunately heals for 2 instead of 4. But what we're going to do really fast is just for planning, because I forget how many it takes. If we do a bulk calculation, how many warriors does it take to fight a warrior with a wall? 4. Really? That can't be right. How's the math work out? Warrior with the wall. Oh, right. Their warrior had 6 health. That's why it only went down to 7. That's why my brain is telling me it doesn't work. No, it absolutely can work. This one. So what we're going to go ahead and do... Man, I really do... I'd like to go ahead and just kill off this warrior. But I'm afraid that by doing so, it's going to put us too close to these archers. And then they're going to go, oh, remember that peace treaty that we had? I lied. Ha! Yeah, that terrifies me. We're going to go ahead and move down to head towards these ruins. Did we just pick up a rider here? I think we go ahead and just pick up a rider here. So, riding. There we go. Recover. We just have to take this risk, unfortunately. No, we can't, because... Well, actually, we can. So we'd have to put this unit here. Attack. Move here. Secure the kill. Move this here. And hopefully that's good enough for Hoodrick to go, hey, by the way, y'all are being nice to us, so... We're gonna go ahead and continue to keep up this peace. I gotta take this gamble. But this is pretty much the only way I can actually kill off Imperius. Level you up. Oh, I didn't have to level up there. Move you there. Don't attack. I should not have... Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah. Now we're right next to their borders. Now they're upset. Come on, don't be upset, spaghetti. We're friends. They got defenders! Arrgh! Okay. Honestly, though, that's better than before. We are going to go ahead and We're just going to move you here. We're going to move you here. Alright, well, attacking defenders. How is it? It's going fine. We're actually in a very decent position to get 100% on Luxador. How's it going? I'm never saying that again. Alright, bulk. How many warriors does it take to kill a defender with a wall? 8. And I'm pretty certain the defender kills them too. Calculate. Warrior. Versus defender with a wall. Pretty certain that they just die. Yeah, the defender kills all 7 until the final one. So, our sieges are done. You're gonna go here. I need you to move back. You need to move back. And that makes us friends with Hudrik again. As long as we're not touching borders, they're okay. They're okay with us as long as we're not touching borders. We're going to take the cheaper level up option for this one. Fruit! We got to get ourselves a workshop. At this point, we pretty much just save our resources and improve our economy. We're only on turn 7. As long as we don't let a single unit die, we're fine. We keep them contained, we're okay. If they train nothing but defenders, we will be fine. Now, Hudrik actually is a friend right now, so they might if they train enough archers, they can help out. And then if we get chivalry to kill off all their archers, then that's a win-win for us. So, we'll see how this goes. And they moved back. Of course they did. Alrighty, what's in the ruins? I'll take that. Hunt. Farm. Resources. You have to heal. Actually, you don't. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, no. Can't, do a, rail play. Oh, I see that's your turn in the free-for-all, my friend. Is it? I haven't not been able to check for just a little bit. I've had a lot of other real-life priorities. My apologies. I'll get that taken care of as soon as I can after the stream. Where's all this from? We have multiple options on how to further improve our economy. One of which is roads. Acquiring roads now does nothing for us. So we're not going to do that. Dragon just made his turn. Fantastic. You're going to go ahead and move this warrior here. You can heal up. I think we just pass. We just save our resources and pass a turn. Yes, Hudrik does get a second city, unfortunately. Why? Your borders are very close. You're the one that did this! Careful, Tobias. Nico on free-for-alls. Oh, yeah. I am. I absolutely am. Alright. I kind of want climbing, so I can get this mountain bonus, but I also kind of want archery, so that way I don't get knight chained to death, because we are actually in danger territory because of knights. Knights and archers are pretty scary. I really do want these ruins. I think the fact that they haven't seen me attack Imperius in a bit is what's making them upset. You're about to win the game. Your borders are very close. Alright. So I think here's what I'm going to go ahead and do. We're going to go ahead and get roads. Road 1, Road 2. Then fruit. Fruit. Resources. Hunt. Hunt. Resources. We can hit ourselves another level up here. Just road. And farm. Hunt. Population growth. That way all we need is forestry, and that gives us our first giant. So we gotta move back with our units. Gotta move back here. You gotta move back here. We have to train a warrior here. The real question is... So we don't get Night Chained here, right? I mean, if we get Night Chained, we just lose anyways, so... I need to move this back so they don't do some crazy, like, play here, like road forward, ping ping, knight, and then chain all my units. I'm not gonna win. I don't know in this position. Yeah. I mean, it happens. We're gonna go ahead and place our warrior here. Pass the turn. My fellow dude, you are training knights, and you are making me very afraid. I really don't want to attack here. Well, they won't be able to hit if I do, but the moment I attack here, it is impossible to have peace. But because of the knight, I think it is just required. Forestry. We're not leveling this one up. We're just going to go ahead and get ourselves a lumber hut. Lumber hut. That is a super unit. You can move here, because we're trying to just body block Patrikios. And unfortunately, I can't also just pick up this ruin this turn. Trying to see if there's a way that they can get to me on this tile, but there is not, so we're safe. But I still need a better economy. Do we go ahead and just play this Park of Fortune here just to level this up? I think we do. We go for the better short-term plays. Park of Fortune. Population growth. There's no reason for us to expand these borders. Pass the turn. So peace is now impossible with Pudrik. However, Imperius sees that we're fighting the same enemies, so we may be able to... Well, Imperius is not a threat to us. Just they're not. Maybe we go ahead and just road forward here. Ooh. Dang, I was checking to see if I had a play. I don't. It's gonna be hard to deal with both these archers and these defenders. Fascinating. We train a rider here and place a lumber hut here. Super unit, rider goes there. Gets us one step closer to where it needs to be. Do not like these defenders. I get strategy, I could potentially peace out with Imperius. How the heck are we going to be suddenly, like, slingshotting ourselves to be friends with both the AIs at different points of the game? Because I have military units, our borders are very close. I don't think we'll be able to make peace. I think that's just impossible. We do need, so we have this road. The real question is do we put the giants here or here? Putting it here makes him king with all the archers. So we're just going to go ahead, place the giants on this tile. He can go here, here, ping, ping, death. So we have to train a warrior. Then rider. Happy Sunday, everybody! Shalom has returned! Welcome back, Shalom. Had a good week, my friends. Alright, this warrior needs to go here. This warrior needs to move back. This warrior can move here and take a hit. This rider needs to move here. Can't move there. You gotta move here. You gotta move back. Man! Rough placements. I don't think I even trained a rider here. That rider doesn't do anything. No! Why did I not see that? Oh man. Okay, I didn't want the 100. Mathematics. Gee willikers, right? Holy popcorn, Batman. Possible for me to farm. We're gonna go mathematics. I gotta keep that rider there. Well, I don't have to keep the rider there. I can't move it forward, else it'll just die. Well, he's gonna prioritize unsieging, so we can kill here. Yeah, so they're gonna prioritize unsieging. If I remember how the AI works correctly, this is a safe play. Killer Monument is complete. Right, so unfortunately, there's a defender right here. No thank you. Bop-a-da-bop. There we go. Bop-a-da-bop. Secure this kill. Secure this kill. Catapult. Clear this forest. Now, we clear this forest. Clear this forest. I pick up free spirit. Capture. Alright. Next goal. We need kills. So, time to farm kills. What did we get? Chivalry. Ooh. You can move there. Catapult. Disband you. Catapult. Clear this kill. Clear forest. Clear forest. Hunt. Root. Workshop. Gates of Power. Resources. Then I can chop, chop, chop for another. Which is what we're going to go ahead and do. Chop. 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 We're going to get ourselves another catapult. At this point, we're just trying to farm kills. We move you here. You go here. Cover. You go here. Need you to attack here. You to attack here. Bop. Bop. Where are you from? Loiexis? Loiexis? Wait, Dang. I can't train a unit here. Unit blocked. Unit blocked. You can go here. Pass turn. Disband. As opposed to dat band. You attack here. You go there. Catapult. Catapult. Road. Bridge. Clear forest. Catapult. Alright, we gotta continue farming these kills. Pass the turn. Need you to go here. You attack. You attack. You attack. You attack. Nighty nights. You can go here. Should be fine. This should do it. Climbing. You did not attack here, so might as well put you here, because why not? You can go here. Because why not? Capture. Road. Oop. Come on, road. 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 Network monument is complete. It's going to be very close. It is going to be very close. Workshop. Farm. Fruit. Resources. Next turn has to be good enough. That's basically it. Chop, chop, chop. Get ourselves a knight, just in case. Put this knight here. Pass the turn. Why won't you just get the cities? We need to farm kills. We need it. Oh, we're 1% short. Because we had a death. We had to farm kills in order to try to get that 100%. All because of that one misplay. Oh, man. I'm going to be kicking myself for a while on that. I should have had that 100%. Alrighty. Dude, I couldn't even do that. Arg. Fish. Mark. Man. .5% short. Because doing the math, that's 397 divided by 4 is going to be 99.25. Well, in this case, it's 99 point... Hold on. Now I gotta pull up calculator. Calc. Do the math. It ends up being 397 divided by 4. 99.25. Still got 3 stars, but it's not the 100%. This is the last tribe we haven't gotten 100% on. Because what we're looking for is, notice we have a glowing background on all of these tribes. Except for Luxador. Because that's the only tribe we have not gotten 100%. If I did not misposition that archer. Oh, why did I not consider the idea that they could... It's such a simple idea, too. I don't know why. Alrighty. Oh, it's my turn in the Silly Lords. You guys want to see the game? Oh, too bad. All right, random match. We're gonna do Lakes Small. Yes, what the heck are you doing? How many defenders does it take to kill a giant? But why? But why? I have 0 at 3 stars. Do 100. Yeah, so every single tribe I have is at 3 stars. It's just Luxador's the only tribe I have that is not at 100%. That's fine though. That was probably going to be the best chance we're going to have in a while too. Alright, we gotta figure out what tribe we're playing. You would need to have killed something like 40 units. Yeah. Because the way it ends up working out is... And I'm going to have to go and find my graphing calculator. Actually, I don't even think I have that with me. I think that's at my parents' place because I haven't needed it in 15 years. Because essentially... Maybe I can use the internet browser for this. Because we need a variable math. Like, is there a website that I can use just plug in a couple things? Because it needs to be where x is divided by x plus y. Where y is the total number... Well, is how many units I had died versus and X is how many units I had killed. Like I could just sit here and do, because we were at 27 divided by 28. 6.4, but if it was, I think I was at 30 divided by 31 is what I ended up at. So if I had one more turn, had me at 97, still not good enough. I think Dan, right? 40 divided by 1. 9. 40. I would have needed 39 kills, so I was 9. I was, I think, either 9 or 6 kills off. So it's not just the total divided by kills. I mean, it's because if you kill one unit and then you've had one unit die, you have a 50% battle ratio because it's 1 divided by 2, which is how many total units have died. Not just total divided by kills. Yeah, no. It's how many units you killed divided by how many units you have had both killed and you have killed. We need to bring up... We're going to go to our Polytopia general chat so I can just copy and paste that previous thing. Tribe vote! Votes with reactions. Boom. I think at this point we're just going to go ahead and click random tribe. Just so that way we can get started on that. Game not found. Okay. Games played! 3,493! The heck, man? Ooh, this was such a good soundtrack, though. Gotta move up. Ooh. Pass the turn. 40. We're gonna continue to... It is Simanti. Not a good spot we find ourselves in, unfortunately. Here's what I'm... Where am I supposed to go? Not liking this position. Not gonna lie. We at least have a plains here, so it's easy for us to get riders out. But just it's not looking good. Well, that would have been nice to have known that's there. I also would have gone there. So the real question is do I put the warrior here or here? So if I put it here, it delays me capturing this by a turn. But if he goes here, I can go boom, bop, bop, and then secure the kill. I think I'm going to delay the capture by a turn. I'd rather support my units in case he has a shaman and moves it. Unlikely, but just in case. It really does slow us down on capturing our city a turn, though. I'm going to move this here first. Oh, it's even better. Oh, that's even better. Pass the turn. Everything lines up okay for us. Not perfect, but it lines up okay for us, so I'm not going to complain too bad. Because I get to pick up the tech, level up my capital, and then I can start leveling up these other cities. So it's fine. We're going to get a workshop on this northern city here, but we are going to explore on this southern one. I would just like to get my unit here first before exploring. I don't know how I feel about this lake. I do like how there's a central point right over there. I'm going to pick up mining. Grab this mine. I guess we'll grab this one first over here. Get ourselves that workshop because we got to improve that economy. We're already so far behind in the economy game. Then we level this one up with a workshop. And not so great for it. I do need riders as soon as possible, though. Did I just get a workshop here? Oh, we can't pick that up yet. I'm gonna grab a warrior to move into this back corner over here. Because once we get to here, we can then just grab this mountain, and that levels up our city, so I'm okay with investing 2 stars into this right now. We can't level up both cities next turn anyways, so I might as well. This warrior's going to be heading up over here, because our opponent started off in the western corner of the map, just because this is how the line is drawn, and we started off over here on the eastern side. Kind of these. So, I'm not liking the fact that I still don't... I really need an next. Everyone's gotten kind of quiet. Also, don't forget, you can vote on which tribe we're going to play. Of course, it's Banu. I was about to say, vote for whichever tribe you'd like to see played by reacting with the appropriate tribe emote. No bananas do not count as extra votes. But you can vote for what tribe you're going to play in the next round. That way we could try to get those votes in a little bit faster. Hello, people of Earth. Bold of you to assume I'm on Earth. I think our opponent is stuck in a separate game. With how many games he's played, he's definitely playing multiple games at once. Ran out of time. Looks like he didn't explore last turn. We go and get this mine. Get ourselves a workshop. Move you on down. And I think we train a safety ward. That's it. Pass the turn. How's it going, Chris? Doing all right today? Right, now they're taking their turn. We're gonna have this warrior just start heading down to this village. The other main reason why we're going down this way is we're going to explore here. We don't have fishing. Oh, that's not the technology tree. We don't have fishing yet, and I can't afford fishing and an explore. So we really want to try to push our explore here to the north, meaning that by doing this, and then getting ourselves a mine here, we'll find our opponent. Explore. There they are. Go up, 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 up. Yes, that's the capital. Keep going. Corner. Yes! Husty! Took a few days off work last week. Feeling charged up here. Heading to a picnic with some friends later. But here for the morning beats. Absolutely. We're gonna beat some Cymanti players. Hopefully. They are absolutely rushing that centipede, which is correct on their part. We're gonna go ahead and build this mine, get ourselves those resources. We do need to consider jumping into the forestry tree. Does us nothing in the now, though. Or do we go ahead and just go riding? I'm gonna train one more safety warrior. At this point, we no longer need this one. We no longer need it. We do know there's a village all the way down here. So, I actually do need this village. I did not have enough to train a rider last turn, but it would have been nice if we could have. I need forestry to get rid of this, and then I can get smithery and start getting ourselves some giants. How come you find a 1v1 all the time? I never can. Oh, that's disgusting. I don't like that. Oh, that's also disgusting. Well, this one's ours. We just pick up riding and start. We have to start doing rider roads. How much for roads? 10. Well, we gotta get a rider here. And I guess we go ahead and just get ourselves the rider here. Pass the turn. So we take this ruin. They can't. There's. Oh, no, they can. Okay, so here's the play that they do. I was not planning for this, but they absolutely can do this. Ooh. They can actually siege our city, depending on what they want to do. So the correct play is they can level this city up, get a centipede. Well, you need to boost here first. Gotta boost first. Okay, boost. Finish getting... Okay, well, they didn't. Finish getting a centipede, which will push it to this tile here, which will then put it in range. Free spirit! Oh, yes! That's good. Road. Nothing else for us to do. We pass the turn. Alright. So we have the text that we need in order to start dealing with Cymanti. We're unfortunately not going to be able to get this city. But We're going to get this one, which means we're going to be good on production. As long as we can outproduce them with riders, we're in an okay state. Ooh. These be something like stars. Oh, that sword's gonna take. Siege. There's unfortunately no text for me to pick up in the now. Our economy's bad. Fine. Workshop. Gotta get a writer. And I gotta start making trades. Pass the turn. How many 1 HP defenders can kill a defended dragon? None. Because they'll do 0 damage. Interesting. This warrior's gonna go ahead and move up, out, and about. You might as well just go back here. Well, I can't stop them from capturing this city, unfortunately. So we're gonna go ahead and road. Get a mine. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is also mine. I need a better economy. Mine. Workshop. There we go. So we're doing all right. Move you here. Warrior. Warrior. Alright. It's honestly not terrible. We can go ahead and pass the turn. They still don't have a centipede, so that's actually good for us. We now got to spam out military, but that's okay. We can actually afford to spam out military now. We're mostly going to be sending this warrior around here in the back to look for other units. I don't know why I didn't consider that move. That's bad on my part. Just, bad skill level. Yep, there's their centipede. Centipede? He must be lagging. What's your best advice for Zin? You're kind of wanting to defend up with them somewhat. You already have a natural defense bonus with mines. So these hexapods cannot one-shot my warriors, which puts us in a much better position than it puts them. So they have to almost throw away a unit, and then we can clean up with Rider. So Shin-Chi's actually pretty good against Bop-a-da-bop. Going over here. Bop-a-da-bop. 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 Alright. Warrior. Ooh. I gotta move this here. The reason why I gotta move it here is so I don't accidentally get an explore. Because that would be sad. Warrior here. Rider. Rider. And then we start zipping a rider on this away. Which is great. And there's nothing else for us to do. We pass the turn. Eco's starting to... starting to cook here. Yeah, it's doing alright. We're at plus 17 for 5 cities, so it's okay, but... I'm not super enthralled with the idea that, you know, we're gonna have to endure a siege here, and then we're gonna have to deal with this centipede next turn. But we'll be fine. 1, 2, 3. So he wants to siege this with the centipede next turn. The idea is we make it to where they don't get a segment. So we'll unsiege, but we're not going to be getting another... Need you here. Because the biggest goal is we're trying to avoid feeding the centipede too much. Now, I'm okay. If he decides to move the centipede here, then we're fine. Bop-da-bop. Bring you on back. Rider's just gonna do what riders are gonna do. Bum-bum. Does a rider kill one at 4 HP? / calculate. Rider at 4 versus a hexapod. I forget. Nope, it lives with 1 HP, so it's not even worth the effort. Go here, you go here, you go here. Rider. Rider. Fantastic. And then they're all like, haha, you foolish fool, now I get to seize your city, and there's nothing you can do. Oh no. Alright, so he's going with the slower play, which is fine with us. Yeah, but the correct play is not even a siege, because this city's only worth 2 points. So, they're doing a lot of the correct plays. Our next follow-up is... I'd like to get archery to be able to start dealing with the centipede. I could also just brute force the centipede to death, which is a strong possibility. Yeah, they have forestry now. Valuable resources. That is valuable resources. We're gonna go and pick up hunting. Road. Hunt. Hunt. Get ourselves those resources. Cover. Recover. Hunt. Or road. Population growth. Rider. 1, 2, 3. Road. 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 Hunt. Get ourselves our first super unit. I don't like the fact that they got Faichi. Move you here. And then I can go ahead and just pass this turn. Our economy's starting to come together pretty dang well. Oh no, they're gonna siege. The appropriate play here is to siege. Yep. That forced play is pretty nice, though. How many writers do I need? Flash Bolt. How many writers do I need? Versus a centipede with defense. 6. Yeah, we got plenty. Road. Alright, you're gonna move over here. Bop da bop. Move you on back. Move you here. Bop da bop. We're gonna move you on back. We're just gonna move you forward. Secure this kill. Move you over here. Bop up. Bring you on back. Move you over here. Bop. And I want this vision. Ooh. Killer monument is complete. Oh wow, I'm literally one short. It's fine. We'll live. It's not the end of the world. Would have been nice though. We're gonna go ahead and disband you. You're doing nothing for me. Arc of Fortune. Rider. Gate of Power. Population growth. Get ourselves another giant. Rider. Bop da bop. Bring you on back. Bop da bop. Bring you on back. Bop da bop. Bring you on back. Bop da bop. Oops, he's dead. Warrior. And train a warrior. Pass the turn. Wow, 1080p finally. Yeah, I needed another monitor because I was having to play in a much smaller resolution. We're finally able to play in a better resolution, guys. And I should have saved those monuments because all I had to do is pick up fishing here, and then I could have Houdini'd here. Just fine. Got a few days ago, new monitor. Yeah, just a new monitor. That's all I needed. Because I got a good PC. It's just... If you guys want me to, you know, say hello in chat... I need to see you guys. Yep. Two. He could stay there. Go here. Everything else just needs to heal up. We can put you here. Pass the turn. Eating strip right now? Let's see, we talked about just say multiple message for one. That's fine. It's okay. Yeah, so we need archery. They'll be able to deal with the Faichi just fine. Plus, roading forward, they'll be able to deal with hexapods, and they'll be able to deal with the centipede segments. Just, archers will be really, really good for us. Oh, no. Why? I don't think that was the right play, but okay. Oh. They did level this up and build a city wall. I'd rather just get this vision. Do I have enough to deal with this centipede? I don't think I currently do. Okay, if this is an explorer, it's not. Dang it! I took a half second too long thinking of what I was supposed to do. I was going to siege that. We're going to siege with the veteran swordsman. Force them to potentially Houdini. And if they can't, then that's back to our city that they leveled up for free for us. Now I gotta spend the extra time and resources dealing with this segment. We're gonna get our sailing up and running. Because we need that naval superiority. I love that somebody's finally going Faichi. Oh man, they are putting me in a interesting predicament by doing this. I use Faichi when I play it. You should! Faichi are good! For this exact scenario that they're dealing with, Faichi are a fantastic unit. They learned it from watching you. Absolutely, gotta learn from the best. And I wish I could call myself the best. I am not. There are way more better players. So, it's just, we're here for the entertainment value. But of course, now that we're playing against Imanti, we're trying our best to win. Sorry, no cloaks, guys. But, we're trying our darndest to win. Because as long as we don't mess up too badly, we'll be able to win just fine. Yeah, if they want to attack here, they can. Don't humble yourself, totally. We're both in a situation where we're kind of not fully sure what the best play is. 8. Just gonna do this. You're already a veteran. Upgrade to a scout. Accomplishes a lot. Pop. He may try to Houdini, and that's okay. If I go ahead. That's okay. This is fine. This is actually fine. Much better than what it could have been. So, the real thing of what we're doing here is we're trying to get rid of all these fight chi, which is what archers specialize in. And they're cheap and they're effective at dealing with fight chi, especially in a situation like this. The counter to the fight chi... Oh, shoot, I did not realize that he got an exit. I thought that that was a hexapod. That messes up and changes everything. Guess who's back? Sir Lobster Obster! Hi! I don't recall seeing you before, but if you're saying you're returning, welcome back. How long has it been since you've last been here? Not really back. I'm not really back. I thought so. I'm usually pretty good at recognizing names. Hey, but welcome back for the first time. Yep, so there's the Raichi. The counter to all counter. Can I... We're gonna attempt to make a play here. It's gonna be rough. May not work out. Dang, no matter what he did, so... Fantastic. Dang. We're just gonna have to accept that we're gonna deal with some extra segments. Oh! Not enough time! I needed to train another warrior here. An archer would have been better, but we're gonna lose naval superiority. There's just too much going on. I need to train a knight here in the back. This is a good play because it's got rid of 2 centipede segments. I've never heard about this game. You just popped in my recommended channel. Catch me up. So this is a turn-based strategy. It's actually free to play on phone devices. But you only have access to like 4 of the tribes, but that's fine because you know the game's got to make money somehow. So it's just a think civilization, but there's also Dang. Getting another Exida. This one's much more focused on just the military aspect. Free to play, but not online. Well, yeah, you have to buy a tribe in order to play online, so. Oh, we're about to have a massive turn next turn. We're gonna get rid of all of these Faichi. Do I get? Oh, I'm nowhere near Smithery. Dang. Sounds cool. Love a good old RTS. Well, I mean, this one's turn-based strategy, but yes. Speaking of old RTS, I've been getting into Stormgate. Are you familiar with that one? Been kind of on a watch list for all people who prefer the old RTS games. Alright, so I gotta look away from chat for a moment. We're gonna kill this Exida with our Archer. The real tricky thing is dealing with both of these Exidas, just because of how everything is set up. So, I'm going to go ahead and secure this kill here. Archer, Knight, Fort, dead, dead. We go here. Secure this kill here. Warrior, warrior. You got to go here. Yes, no, I always love me a good old-fashioned RTS game. We're gonna go ahead and not do anything else. We're actually gonna just move this unit back here, train ourselves up a warrior, and pass the turn, heal everything up, try to save us some time. Not that one, but definitely love the Total War games and Civ series. Yeah, so this one's gonna be a lot closer to Civilization. You got to, I mean, this one's more of a tech web, even though it's called the tech tree, but it's more of a tech web. Total War games, yeah, those are pretty fun. I tried getting into those, but after playing like 4 hours of one, I kind of just went. So I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of fun, but for some reason, I can't just stay focused on it long enough. All right, cool. We killed the last centipede, and the game's ready to live. By the way, we're playing against one of the tribes that everybody hates to play against, which is Cymanti, and they're a bug-based tribe. And they are considered as the tribe that everybody hates to play against. 6. Is this good enough? Not. Bang. Gotta do this. You go here. 3. Fish. Port. I gotta take my turn as fast as I can. Network monument is complete. We're gonna go ahead and go with the workshop mine. I need you to just heal up. We're going to go ahead and reveal that we have knights. 1, 2, 3. And veteran you up. You go there. Bop-a-da-bop. Bop. Bop. And can actually just start moving everything forward to close out this game. Fantastic. This one was definitely a tricky one. But at this point, I'm just going to pass the turn. I don't know what's left. Oh, the Juggernaut. Right. I should have moved that forward. I should have moved it to here. That's okay. We'll be fine. The shoe is on the other table, which is turned. Yep. No, definitely. Our opponent did not secure enough villages. They needed to have gotten this one up here in the north. He actually had better axes than I did, so I think it's more of a fault on their... Also, take note for those who will decide that, hey, you lose this front city, therefore the game's over. We lost the city, we took it back. We're making a comeback. I guess the campaign of Total War is more turn-based. Yes. Yeah, but the actual, like, strategy portion of the game happens in real time. Alright, you guys ready to see our opponent just surrender? Alright, cool. And the game's over. Yep. Oh, man, that game was tough. We move this road over to here. We'd be able to road this archer forward. If we train a knight here, we can knight forward. But yeah, the game is over. Oops, that was a misplay, but that's okay. We'll live. The game is over in our favor. Phew. Bonk. You can recover. Woo! That was a toughie. I did not even get to finish improving the economy as much as I wanted. Woo! They seem to have gotten every tech, though. Yeah. So that does it for this one. We're gonna go ahead and just... Muskinator, 3,500 games in. That was a good game. I'm so glad that they got to show off the use of other units. Unfortunately, I knew how to deal with them, but they did do all of the correct stuff on what units they should be getting. It's another example of how OP Shinshi beating on the lower tier tribes. I mean, Shinshi's interesting matchup against Saimanti, because they start off with climbing, which gives them vision, so they're able to see a lot more of what Saimanti's doing. Starts off with a natural defensive bonus, which is, again, just another thing Saimanti just hates to deal with, because their hexapods can't one-shot the units. But as long as you're able to get a good enough economy rolling, which is actually Shinshi's weakness, is they require the tech tree to go in 2 different directions. Then you're golden. As always, we're going to save the replays, and then we're going to do a quick Polytopia Sunday replays. So this is the game, and it was Shinchi versus Saimanti Small Lakes. And I pressed caps lock, apparently, so fantastic. Shinchi versus Saimanti Small Lakes. And then there. So that replay is now saved. Flaming is a great starting tech. Just sucks. Fortunately. Just sucks for a quick economy. Yeah. The unfortunate thing is it really hurts your economy because you then have to spend extra time improving the economy. So our opponent moves backwards with their shaman, so that's not a terrible starting choice. They have 4 fungus. Turn off autofocus, please. Thank you. And remember, we were being super extra cautious. I was mostly worried that there was going to be a shaman, like, right here. I'm like, nah, I can't just lose to a shaman converts early game. So I actually got my starting city a lot slower. But if we knew earlier on that, hey, there's definitely no chance of the shaman, then I would have hit to the city a lot sooner. But they get a good spread on their cities. Actually, with what I'm seeing here, our opponent should not have expanded their borders. Because part of the reason why you expand the borders is for more centipede potential, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra pops worth. That's not worth a border growth in this case. You also already have water access. So you're better off expanding this city as soon as you get the chance. I think them expanding their capital borders was a mistake. Because if they didn't expand the capital borders, they could have had a centipede way sooner. And then we would have been in a much worse position. Because, no, look, just watch this. They're going to start getting fishing, start leveling up their city, improve their economy, and they have a superb economy, especially versus us. We're only at +9 on 3 cities versus their +11. We get the best explorer we were hoping for. We find their corner lighthouse. If the centipede turned up 1 or 2 turns earlier, I don't think you could have dealt with it. Exactly. If their centipede had showed up on this turn instead of a hexapod here, boost, and then put it here, congratulations, it's now threatening this city. I don't think there's much I could have done about that, because I don't have nearly enough units. It would have been a very rough game for me. But we end up getting free spirit for free here. I was hoping for a swordsman, but that's okay. This mountain here was both a cursing and a blessing and a curse, because it prevented us from roading over to this village here. So we had to concede that village to them. But at that point, it's still like 4 to 5 cities, which is not terrible. But if our opponent had sent one of these hexapods north, especially with this climbing tech, because this guy's going to be able to go here. 4 to 5 city game, so it's actually still very plausible for Symancy to win this. The only thing I don't think they needed to do is pick up mathematics for Exodus. I don't think that was the right play. If they got shock tactics or smithery, because they already had mines. They had mining. So if they actually picked up smithery to have this city pump out frontline units to hold me back while they establish more power on the water with Faichi and Raichi, as well as with hexapods to just slowly churn out, like, kill my units, because they had archery. So swordsmen with an archery defensive bonus, fantastic. Swordsmen hate that. Same thing with climbing. They had climbing. Look at all this prime real estate where they could have had defensive bonuses with swordsmen. It would have been a pain for me to deal with. The only answer I would have is archers, which I didn't have at this point, as well as swordsmen of might. Getting a walled city when they took it over was a mistake. I mean, in theory, it was the correct thing to do. The issue is they couldn't defend the city for enough turns. Because in theory, what you want to do is pick up strategy and get Kaitons. Because then the biggest response that you have against Symancy, which is, hey, just rider spam, Kaitons absolutely counter, because they poison the unit when they hit, so then the riders can't heal, and then the riders are killing themselves. So that was the idea. He just needed to be able to defend the city at least one turn per a turn. Unfortunately, he couldn't, so that was... spent 6 stars on a wall and had no immediate benefit. Yeah. I think it was the... the idea was there, but you're right that, unfortunately, I just had the counter. Because if we just go to their vision and turned off shared fog, we actually see that they have the vision that they would need. So they've got 3 centipedes versus our 1 giant. They siege. Part of me thinks that placing both monuments here in the back to get the giant was the misplay. I should have considered the siege and doing a Houdini play to fully kill off a centipede. That may have been more valuable. So I could have afforded it. So this is the turn I'm talking about. Because if we look, if we turn on shared fog, that's the turn I placed both monuments there and got the giant. But if we... was it even possible? Maybe not. Because I would have had to have killed off this segment, else it doesn't really matter. So the real question is would I have 1, 2? I could have killed that off. No, I couldn't have. All right, it wasn't a misplay. It was not a misplay in this case. I mean, I could have Houdini'd it and just gotten rid of the centipede, but then another head would have spawned here. So you could have fishing for the Houdini. Yeah, because it was already at 1 pop. So fishing 2-3 puts it at level 3, so it needs 6 in order for me to get the giant, and then I placed both monuments down for 6 pops. So that was the thing I was considering the turn after, and I wanted to look to see if I could have, but nah, we could not have. Not the way I would have wanted to. They did a good job blocking, preventing the Houdini play. This play ended up just being better of move forward with 2 giants, apply a lot of pressure. Yeah, because city walls, in theory, this is the right play. But y'all are absolutely right that they ended up bop-a-da-bop, 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 and then I ran out of time. But, so, let's assume that I could have sieged. They would have lost that city completely. This is the turn they should pick up strategy and train a Chiton. Yes, Chitons don't get a defense bonus, but they counterattack and poison any units that hit them. Option number 2 is pick up Smithery, because then they can start training swordsmen from the city over here and start moving them forward. The issue is I'm training archer. That great. But Chitons would have done a much better job at. Well, you had enough units. So, after all that, they're just trying to take advantage of this lake that I'm not on. Now, if they used one of these Faichi to help show the way, they could have got this city here. At this point, they can't unsiege. Now the city is mine. So it's back to me, and that puts them in the worst spot possible. I should have put the Juggernaut on the water on this following turn, but that's okay. Wait, Chiton don't get a defense bonus? No, they don't, because they are missing the Fortify tech. But that important tech that a lot of other units have. Where is it? Because I think just about no Cymancy unit has. Actually, yeah, the city walls was an absolute waste. The only unit that could receive it is warriors. So no, you're actually 100% right. They should not have. That was a complete waste for them. They should have just left it as plain. Because there's not a single unit here that has the Fortify tech. Because if we just go over to my vision, swap on over, Riders, Fortify. This unit gets a defense bonus when defending its own cities. Double bonus with a city wall. Archers has the Fortify tech. Swordsmen do not, because they're supposed to be more offensive. They're not supposed to be... So, actually, when you brought up, Christopher, getting the wall when they took it over was a mistake. You're 100% right, because for Cymancy, unless they're planning on using warriors, city walls are 100% useless. No, I completely forgot about that. They only got 1 unit. Limited value for Cymancy. And then we pretty much get to see how the rest of the game goes. Is there anything else that they could have done here? Once that Juggernaut's on the water, there's not too much else that they could do, but they really need to find a way to kill this Juggernaut. So, best thing to do, use Algae to place, just Algae here, and start trying to kill the Juggernauts off with Hexapods, because that Juggernaut, that's poisoned, will take so much damage. Because this land assault is not working, and especially once this first night chain happens, you immediately need to assume that, hey, more knights are on the way, because there's no reason for me not to be training more knights. Especially when, like, archers, riders, knights is one of the primary ways of dealing with Cymancy. Especially if they're using these slower Exodia units. I never knew Cymancy didn't have defense bonus. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, they'll still receive defense bonuses from, like, mountains and forests. Yeah, at this point, they lined their units up. The game's over. So, that one... Woo! That was an exciting game. And this is actually, again, the best kind of lake smack possible. Technically, it was balanced, but this city was between the two of us. This city was between the two of us, closer to kind of closer to Simanti. But I had 5 cities here, while our opponent really had 3. So I would have liked a little bit more balance, so that way we're equal in production, or at least expected production. But in theory, there was... You notice... They're going to be spending a lot of time just moving these units back. Only they were able to get their Faichi out a little bit sooner to just uncover this tile. Because then they would have been able to beat me to this village over here. That would have made a huge difference this game. Those couple water tiles by the middle city did a lot to the map. Yep, absolutely. That was an exciting game. All right, we're going to go back to... General chat. Yep, the only votes are for Kiku. So we're gonna go ahead and make one of our longest viewers happy and go and play the Banu tribe. Be cool to be able to live watch games with commentary in the Polytopia app. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. The biggest issue though is, like, trust me on this, people will cheat. Unfortunately, people will create accounts. Like, people will specifically get an additional one just so that way they could watch the replay of their other games to see what their opponents are doing. That I 100% guarantee you, because this is a turn-based game. People will do that. That is how tryhard a lot of these people... For a game that has absolutely no monetary value, they will spend that $1 just to get that upper edge on their opponent in a game that technically has, like, no, doesn't matter. They're tournaments for no money. But they will do it. And that is the reason why there's no live watching. Alright, we're gonna go and find ourselves another match. We're gonna play as the Kiku tribe. Technically use the pirate icon, so we will play as Ragu and play as the pirates. That is set. It is. It really is. Just like I'm streaming. A lot of people in my chat are honorable opponents, and they'll go, hey, I'm going to leave the chat. Oh, and it's Atuk. Of course it is. Alright, so it's going to be... Here we are. We're going to be playing against the Quetzali tribe, Fish Fish, and get ourselves that workshop. Forward over here, past the turn. Because we know Atuk, they're fantastic at being able to help us out with so much testing anytime we need it. But there was for a little bit people that were just joining just so that way they could spy. Again, for a thing that has absolutely no value. They're like, no, I gotta win because I have to show that I am the best. Okay, bud. Whatever you say. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves an extra warrior to pick this up, even though we shouldn't, I guess. Down here. Because in a couple turns, we're gonna be able to... Our opponent spawned off here in the eastern corner. Let's find our opponent real fast. Fish. Fish. And get ourselves an explorer. But why? There they are. There's the capital. So unfortunately, we're not going to get the lighthouses. This map makes me sad. Like, really sad. Pass turn. So far, good map? No! Oh, it's so bad for me. I mean, actually, it's really good, technically, because I can just excel my economy and then flood with bombers before they explore right. Look at all these mountains. The heck, man? But the nice thing about this is it does give me all the time I need. Port. Resources. Gonna move over here. We're gonna get a warrior specifically for these ruins. And pass the turn. Has the makings of a 1-hour game. Yeah. Ooh. They got an explorer, and they found this lighthouse over here, because notice they did not find this lighthouse here in the southern corner. But that did give them a level 2 capital. So, fancy on that. Go ahead and move you over to here. Hunting or organization. Go ahead and get hunting. That way we can hunt. Resources. Have this. Fish. Fish. Workshop. And we're just going to pass the turn. There's no reason for us to train a whole bunch of units yet. They're moving back. Yes. Oh, because there's a village over here. I can't do anything about it. I think so, unfortunately. We are 1 star short. We're gonna go ahead and pick up a port. Fish. Resources. Move you over to here. You go here. Hugo there. Hugo there. Do I even need any units? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna focus on improving our economy as much as possible. Their defender is at least here, because notice there's no borders here or here or here, which means there's a village here, and they already captured it. They're gonna get that level 3 city. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna pick up forestry on this turn, and then grab these ruins. Reason being is there's a chance we can get mathematics for free. Come on, mathematics! Dang! That's actually still really good. That's a giant. Because we're going to do population growth, lumber halts, and a lumber halt. That gives us a super unit. Metropolis is complete. 1, 2. How many people is this hurting just to watch me, Ooh. 2, 3, 4. That's a... Do I even expand the borders here? I don't think so. Interesting, but... Mark of Fortune. And... Lumber halts. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 extra pops. I need a plan for the late game. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and get a warrior back here, pass the turn. And there's the archers. Oh, man. Really? Dang! A defender all the way over to here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can. Yeah, he's good at expanding Quetzali. Yeah, so he ended up passing up a village here specifically just to get this one, which he picked up later, so he still got it. I'd like you to stop pinging my rafts, please. Much appreciated, thank you. I don't want an explorer here. A swordsman! Yes! You go there, you go there. And... do I pick up archery just so that way I can fight back a little bit easier? I think so. Oh, wait. We're gonna get ourselves that, giant over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... warrior. Overhot. Super unit. Fantastic. Pass the turn. Like an 8v3 city. Yeah, but I have the water. So it may be 8v3, but I pick up navigation, and then there's nothing he can do. We siege out all his cities, and then we just slowly push forward with cloaks. Like... or I could rush chivalry. You got choices. Navigation. Thank you, thank you. Just gonna pick up mathematics here. Then capture. Pass turn. There's land here. Even with the archers, you land that jump. Yeah. Like, what is my opponent supposed to do in this instance? Because now I have the tech to just slowly get bombers. And this game is going to show why people don't like bombers too much. Specifically because this is the best scenario we could possibly have to show off the true power of bombers. Put yo. Hugo there, Hugo there. Yeah. So now he needs roads to roads archers forward to deal with the bombers. But our next goal is really to siege this city and take it and then defend it. Because we've got a massive natural pass here that our opponent just can't do anything about. With all these mountains. If I can make my way towards trade, I have a really good market location. Just right here. 6. It's free real estate. Yep, so now they have to retreat their archers. Might as well get a ping in with the archer. Good, good. We're gonna level up the city quite a bit. Guess I should go ahead and get an explorer here just to see everything that's going on. Yeah, this is gonna be like a 4 versus 8 city game. It's gonna be tough, but we could easily win this. Just because bombers absolutely outsiege the opponents, and we could just move forward with like swordsmen and defenders. Cloaks. Especially if they level up these cities a lot. Or get ourselves that explorer. Why? Hunt. Fish. Fish. Resources. And I'd love to just start killing off these archers. It'd be really tricky, though. Do I have my own archery tech? I do not. If I put a catapult here, I start threatening all their archers. Like so. I could put this here to threaten another bomber, and then we pass the turn. Again, what do you do? I am threatening 2 cities now. 3. They don't probably realize it. I'm threatening 3 cities now. And I have enough for another bomber. If they'll let me, that bomber's going here, and I'm just going to start spawn killing here. This is a really rough game for Quetzali. So, unfortunately, even though I'm Ragu and I literally just trained one, but these giants are cannon fodder. Alright, this giant gets to move back. Oh man, that's cloak. No thank you. Oh, they should not have trained a unit there. Ooh, a Schwarzman. Alright, another bomber. Looks like it. So they can't train units here. They can't train units here anymore. Yes, they're able to unsiege, but... bombers. The unfortunate thing is if I build a bridge here, it's a 50-50 on if it's in the correct orientation. I would hope that it's in the correct orientation, facing from my city to this tile here. So that way I can go from here to here just fine, instead of having to go some silly shenanigans. Oh, and then they trade a unit here. Killer monument is complete. We're gonna go here, specifically get this one extra tile in the vision. Alright, I've got 2.5 minutes. What's the best course of action here? Best course of action is going to be... fruit, warrior, sawmill. Super unit. And pretty soon we just end our turn here. Get another giant here at the city. What are you at? Level 3. Gotta save our resources. Why not siege? I just don't want them to have unit. I don't want him to gain vision of the water, so I don't want to risk it. Because if he gains vision, they can start pinging my units off with archers. The giant rush may be hard for him to reject. Yeah. Ooh. Cool. And then we deal with all these archers. Because we will get the city. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Now we gotta remember that he's got a cloak probably here or here. And he wants to land it on this tile. So we need to get units to defend this mountain. So we have to pick up climbing. Because if he gets a unit... it could also be here, which would be a mistake. Because if he gets it here as well, then I'm in trouble. Alright, we go and pick up climbing. Ah. F. So it's right here. Which means it can't hit our city right now, so we're safe. I think we just pick up archery ourselves, right? Alrighty. So I've got all the time in the world. I'm thinking that we go ahead, because this city can no longer really do anything. This city can't really do anything. He can still train more units, so we're just going to get a couple of warriors here in the back. Rider. And that'll do it for now. We'll just pass the turn. Yeah, so we know his cloak is currently here, which he can't do anything about. But now we also have all the tech we need. We could just pick up roads next turn, road forward, and start pinging this archer, and then start getting another bomber on this tile here, which will then prevent this city from really having anything. They have no good place to put that cloak exactly. You know I know where their cloak is, right? Atuck's just in a bad position, so let him cook. You could honestly place it here or here, and it'd still be fine, as long as they don't train units in this city. The moment they train a unit in this city, I just hit the city with a bomber, and then it's it. So they got a second one. They can keep the cloak alive for sure, but it's equally useless if they retreat it. Yeah. 100%. Spent a lot of stars in those cloaks. They did. They did. So they need to upgrade this in order to protect their raft, which is not going to happen. You go there, you go there. Roads. And then at this point, we just slowly starve them out. Just checking. Safe, 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 safe. Safe. All these are safe. So there's no way they can get a cloak to this tile. So we can train ourselves a catapult. I can actually just place this warrior here. We're going to keep the giant on that tile for defensive purposes. But we should be safe and train a rider back here just in case. And pass the turn. This all again is showing, like, as much as I love cloaks, cloaks are very high risk. What counters cloaks? Vision, high mobility units, especially riders, because they get 2 chances to find out where your cloak is. Our opponent's been very worried about losing all the value here, but if they've been training units out of both these cities, well, it's too late at this point. But they could have at least had his unit survive with, like, 1 health. Which isn't the greatest, but even a 1 health unit to just start pinging off bombers would have been better than nothing. Also, this is just a bad map for cloaks. Yeah, this is really just a bad map for Quetzali. Unless they have a way to attack here through the land, all I have to do is secure this water and then slowly starve them out. This here is what you do call a map win victory. But, again, just Atuk is good, so, you know, let him cook. You might be able to find something I haven't seen, because we're also playing live. I will be picking up rammers and ramming the heck out of this scout. Again, we're trying to starve our opponent out. Can't train a unit here, because else just 1 bomber hits and then I secure the kill against this archer. I probably could have applied a lot more pressure, but since I have less cities, if I apply pressure incorrectly and then I lose momentum, then I just lose the game. So that's why we're taking this map slow and steady, because with this current setup, even a knight is not going to be enough to break through these defenses. I just need to play the game in the way that allows me to win. Alrighty. First move you 1 tile forward. Going to hit right. I don't need to hit the cloak. We're going to go and get that rammer. I actually want this unit to be here, so move you there. If I move here... Is this a mistake? No, it's not. Siege! Heal up. And I move this 1 tile away. 1, 2, 3. No, that needs to stay right there. So this protects our bomber and puts our bomber in position to deal with this as well as this city just fine and defend it. They're gonna send me a peace treaty and that's surrender. So this game is over. Yeah, they're going knights. Nah, they're gonna go ahead and surrender. Atuk does this whenever they go ahead and concede. They're sending me a peace treaty and then they resign. So then I just accept the peace treaty. Yep, that was a good game. Oof, that was not a good map at all for Quetzali. It went from, oh, this is a bad map, this is a good map for me, oh, this is a terrible map for me, oh, this is the best possible map for me. Now, if our opponent had more access to the water besides just this city, then they would have been a little bit better off. But because they had such limited access to the water, all I had to do is establish naval superiority, make sure that this city can't pump out units, and then that's it, the game's over. Very interesting game. The lake was brutal. Yeah. This is where, again, this is a lake map. Now, I say that it's interesting when there's a land bridge. There's no land bridge between the two of us. We go around the side. So, if there was, like, a little river right over here on the outside where he could put units on the water and try to just make a breakthrough using the river, then it would have been a lot more fair for our opponent. Oh, shoot, I completely forgot to, place a new, tribe vote. Boom. Both narrow blocks land parameter. Yeah. So I need to go ahead and share this game. Saved. That way they had a way to get onto the water. Instead of only have one tribe have access to it. Ragu versus Quetzali. Small lakes. This one is versus Atuk. Vote Illyrion. I'll put in that vote for you. Illyrion or Midnight? Both. I also vote Illyrion. That's the second vote for Illyrion. Only there's an easier way for me to just be able, like, hey, just put in the YouTube chat and then have it tally up, but YouTube makes things. Alright, so let's take a look at this game. Really fast. And to do this from Atuk's point of view, now we already... There really wasn't much that they could have done better, but this is just to see from their vision of what is going on with this game. Ice is the name, should go Polaris, sorry. Ragu game. Dang! I did that just for you, Cholito. Man. Like, look at this. This is almost a dream for Quetzali. Look at all of this land that is available to Quetzali. And then to do another explore that then shows you have no way of getting to your opponent. You can't road forward. There is a mountain pass completely blocking it. And they are already on the water. What do? Archers is the first step, which is what they did. But then there's a very tricky second step that happens, which is what do you do if they end up starting to go bombers? Gotta go roads. You need to get archers, and you gotta get those archers moved forward with roads. That way you can kill off those bombers, because if you can use two 3-star units to kill off one 17-star unit, heck yeah, I would. But the issue is he needs more cities here in the back. So he needs the city. He needs the... That one's perfectly in range of bombers, too. So what do we do to prevent us from losing to Archer Roads? Just apply as much pressure as we can and force him to move his units back. Which, in this case, unfortunately means we're going to lose a giant. But we just gotta make sure that the fight is not on our side, it's on his side in the way that we want it. Now we got 2 Juggernauts, and honestly, like, every single step that happens here, our opponent does the right thing. He starts moving back, he starts killing off the Juggernauts. Archers start pinging off as much as they can. He already knows that a siege is coming up. The only thing that probably should have been done differently is no cloaks. Maybe should have gone, well, no forestry either, so the economy's just hurting. What do you do here? Gotta be roads. You just save up for roads. Got a good enough economy. You need roads. Archer roads. But even then, all you're doing is delaying. Because now I've got 2 bombers here. So what needs to be done is 2 archers need to be rotated forward just to deal with 1 bomber each. Which he can't afford right now. He has to unseat. Back. Move back. Proper unsiege. Trains an archer. And again, finds out that's a mistake. Now, what our opponent was gambling on is we did not have vision of the cloaks. That's really what was happening there. I think YouTube polls only allow 4 options. They do. They only allow 4 options. Now, I need a way to, like, have emotes and then have it tallied up into a card. So at this point, we can easily see that this city here is crucial to the survival of Quetzali. If he can keep this city and then start getting units onto the water, Quetzali is going to win because they're going to outproduce me. However, counterpoint, if I am able to keep Quetzali off of this lake and push them all the way back, I win the game. That is how polarizing this map is in this instance. So, in this point, really, if this cloak could have done what it needed to do, then maybe. But unfortunately, I already knew that these cloaks were coming. Especially since I primarily, before I started just playing all the tribes, I was Quetzali main as well. So I'm aware of, hey, this is what cloaks do. This is what I'm looking for and trying to prevent from happening. Before bad stuff starts to happen to me. Oh, shoot. No, reality. Ah! Okay, so, there we go. We just need to turn this. That way, I can move forward, and I'm not always doing this. Oh, let me go ahead and just look at this fast. Gosh. And then at this point, it's very apparent that I've got him off the water. So, it was a cloak, all-in Hail Mary is what was attempted there, or to push the fight back onto my side. Which unfortunately, the gambit did not work. So, it was an excellent attempt. Ice is in the name, should be Polaris. So I got another Polaris. Wow, we've got 2 votes. And that. Oh. We're looking at either Lyrion or Barter. Maybe I go Barter. Barter, for some reason, the tribe to struggle with. What I liked is that Barter used to be the tribe. Like, hey, you new player, play Barter. It's an excellent start, but they were way too oppressive. I still agree with the nerfs that happened, but we'll play Barter. And by Barter, we're going to be playing Bergroff. And in the meantime, we're going to put in 1 more tribe vote. That's not good. And we're currently at 2.5 hours, so we'll see if I have enough energy for 1 more game. I'll put up the vote, but no promises. Depends on how fast this one. It probably will end up being a Lyra. Mr. Blueberry Cheesecake! How's it going? Is it your turn to steal lords? Maybe you could show us. Nice try. I mean, it's going alright. Nothing's currently out of my control. But, I like for things to be a little bit different. It is interesting that we are now down to the final 3. I'm still predicting myself to finish in 3rd place. I predicted it about last week, and I'm still predicting to finish. It is out of control already. It kind of is. Believe me, yeah. I believe you. But yeah. For those who want to see the Silly Lords game, you're gonna have to wait until the game is completely finished, and then Goalie gives the okay for us to release our viewpoints. And I'll be releasing it in 2 segments. I'll be releasing one of each of my turns individually, and then the final segment of the entire game all in one go. So you can see pretty much my perspective and my line of thoughts on each of my turns. And some of the turns, especially these later ones, take about 10 minutes, so some editing may need to be done with the full game. Ooh. Maujian, I don't recognize it. Mighty leader, you have chosen to rule the Barter tribe. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and Hans and get ourselves a workshop, improve our economy. And we're gonna head over to this spot first. Pass the turn. We're gonna train a second and a third warrior. Second warrior heads towards this animal, and third one heads towards the corner. Ooh, or do I save for the riders? You know what? I'm saving for riders. It's been a while since I've tried the rider opening, and every time I've been playing with Barter and I do the traditional, like, just get multiple warriors, I've actually been losing those games. So why don't we just try and see if maybe riders is the appropriate follow-up? Probably not. Yeah, riders are too expensive because now I can't get forestry this. That actually really hurts my economy. What I can do is pick up organization. Or pick up fishing. And then next turn we level it up. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. This is probably a mistake. My gut's telling me it's a mistake, but we're just gonna try it. Anybody here actually been, like, consistently playing Barter to tell me, like, what the actual correct... Because, I mean, I got corrected so many years ago. Like, you're playing Barter wrong. You have to play it like this. And then I played it the way that I was told to. And then everybody started correcting me to do a third different method. And then a fourth different method. Just... I don't think anybody knows how to play Barter at this point. But everyone's going to tell you it's wrong. No, you have to go the fast economic route. No, the fast economic route makes you lose 2 riders. You have to go rider roads. No, rider roads is too slow. You have to go mountain climbing. I don't really want to explore here, but I feel like I gotta explore here. I really need this vision of what... I just play Barter like Imperious. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness it went the correct way. Why did you go the incorrect way and you went north instead? Yeah, I was afraid of this. It's a lake map. Riders was the wrong play. We're not going to pick up a tech first, because I'd like to get organization. I'd also like to get roads. I can't afford roads, but we're just going to capture and level the city up and those will work up. Fix our economy, make it okay. That way we're at 3 stars per city. Part of me feels like it's going to really depend on who gets this. Our opponent, it might be a Barter mirror match. First mirror match we've had in a while. Okay, I don't like playing mirror matches too much. I'd prefer their mirror matches to be like this one would be, is Judo is not guaranteed. Because if you enter the game knowing it's a mirror match, then you play the game very differently. Okay. I like being able to adapt to the situation. This is water right here, so we're not gonna bother about moving here. We're just gonna move this rider over towards the corner. We have to pick up organization first. Or do we pick up roads first? We gotta pick up roads. We're just gonna pass the turn. We got some good spots for mathematics, but since I went writing, I have a weaker economy, which is actually really bad for this lake map. I really needed a better early game economy, so should have not gone for writers. I should have trained the warriors, spread out, and gone the forestry route. Oh, I'm still a star short. And that hurts me. It hurts my soul. Last turn. This is so bad. We're on turn 7 with only 9 stars a turn. Oh, man. I pick up organization just so I can level up all my cities. I think so. Because organization is 7. I'm going to have 17, so 10 gets 5 back. Wow, I'm still going to be short. Oh, wait, no. I'll be able to then get 1. Yeah, we're fine. I'll be able to do what I want to do. Organization. Go ahead and capture this. Road. Fruit. Resources. Fruit. Resources. Road. Here. Ooh. Then fruit. Workshop. That's all we can do past the turn. That was a good turn. Issue is we're being way too slow, so if our opponent's rushing the water, we just lose the game. Because, like, notice, we still don't have any units. We won't be able to pick up this ruin, though. Climbing next turn and then road forward. Maybe. At this point, I kind of just got to make some Hail Mary plays. I could also spend 12 stars. Then that puts me at 2 plus 7, which is still 1 short. No can do. We're going to just do climbing. Oof, not good. Looks like they got an Explorer. We go there. Gotta get a warrior here. And pass the turn. I'm gonna go for the high risk, high reward plays of I need to just claim this ruin. Even if it's an explorer, that's okay, so we will be able to explore our opponent because we have climbing, so it could just go around here. We also have sailing, so it can go around the coast. So we will be fine, and we'll be able to find our opponent. I do need... Yeah, we'll be fine. We just need to go this way. Do I place the port here just to be extra safe that it doesn't go over here and then up as a dud? I think I have to. And I don't want to put it that way, but we got to. This one's not going to be an explorer, so I'm going to go ahead and capture this top ruin. And then once we capture the ruin, next turn we go ahead and train a rider here, just in case they do get over here. With like a warrior, we can then test it. Unless we get a Schwartzman. 1, 2, fish. Sources. Ah! I meant to put it on the water first. Never punished. Population growth. Fruit. Super unit. Sparter. Do I explore? See what's going on. Yeah, we got to. Ooh, that's the capital down there. That's not... This is not... All right. And we'll go ahead and train a rider here still to fight and contest. This needs to go... No reason to train a unit there. We pass the turn. We just get archers for... Archer's pretty good in this scenario. Not perfect. Yuck. That's disgusting. Come on, man. Yeah, we gotta get archers so we can get on the water. Oh, man. Actually, we can get our giant on the water here. And then we can actually just start killing off all these scouts. Double juggernauts. So maybe we just continue to improve our economy. And Irish Riders wasn't a dead pick here. Solomon! Hello, I'm from Brazil. Greetings. Greetings and salutations. How you doing on this wonderful day? Rammers? Port. Well, I can't afford anything, so... Bring you back over here, bring you over here. Warrior. Over here. Move you over here. No reason for us to train anything else. So we passed the... Have I built all... I have a Park of Fortune I can place. 5 extra stars. Is that worth it? Not really. We're just gonna pass the turn. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Put it in Lingru and expand borders. I was thinking about that, but like, could it be super fantastic? It will help me get a giant. Oh, they explored and get to see up here that let's capture this city. They got something over here. They still don't know that I'm about to absolutely destroy them. You should get Network Monument next turn too. Nope, we're not because they're gonna over here. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. But we'll be able to get it the following turn. We'll be fine. Yo! Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get sailing. I'm a couple stars short. Go ahead and just put that monument there. Park of Fortune. I mean, it is more economy. He thinks I just put it over here. We'll go ahead and place it over here. This is a vital city. Yeah, just roads does... Expanding the borders doesn't really do a lot for us. We get a population growth. Be a lot closer to an actual giant that way. Rider. I'm gonna put this here just to tempt. And I guess we'll just leave everything else there. Border, you get 3 mountains. Yeah, but I don't have the economy to afford those mountains. I need to be on the water now. I'd rather get another giants just by picking up forestry. Like, I've thought about the mountains, but I can expand this city's borders and get those mountains, plus it'll be able to make me multiple giants once I do that. Level 3, oh boy. Does know that I'm probably just going to siege it next turn, right? He does know that I am pretty much just going to siege it, right? Alright, our biggest goal is we want to get these healed up and establish naval superiority. Archery doesn't really do it. They just don't far enough, and I can't see into the area that I would need. Ooh, ran out of time. Yeah, so he expands the borders. Cool. So we're just gonna go ahead, get this on over here. Pick up forestry, capture. Hunt, fish. I'm gonna go ahead and explore here. That's really good. Two. 4. We're gonna go ahead and move you. That's a there. So Lumberhaunt. Super unit. Sure, we'll put you over there. Trying to be sneaky, but not really gonna work for reasons unknown. Put you there and there. And cool. With that, we just passed the turn. So if they want to unsiege this city, they're going to have to spend a lot of resources. I still have my monument, right? No, I did place my metropolis. One away from the Explorer Monument, but there's no way I'm getting this until the game's over. That's not happening. Network Monument is now possible. All I gotta do is place a fish or a port over here. Dang, it's expensive, so we're not gonna get that next turn. Killer Monument, we're still nowhere near. Did they rage quit? They may have rage quit. Oh, stars minimum. 3, 4, 5. I must be missing it. I don't see it. Because this city's not connected yet. This city's not connected yet. 1, 2. Then... Yeah. 21 stars. It'd be great to have. Yeah, our opponent went ahead and rage quit. Alrighty. Well, if that's how they want to end the game, that's fine. I can go ahead and just port here. It's quite important. Port. Fruit. Resources. Road. 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 This is, like, not the play I should be doing, by the way. At this point, I'm just doing this play because I kind of just can. Ooh, we passed the turn. Case they come back, but game's over. Next turn, I can just make another giant over here. I thought art was already connected. Yeah, no, I never really had a chance. It's just there's a few too many mountains. All of my villages are really far apart. So it's really a surprise that I managed to win this one, despite my opponent really having the better setup. I'll have to look at the replay map to see what happened. Pretty certain this is the third and final time. Either that or we get one more turn. If you do get upset about a play like that, just concede. The reason why I'm still sticking around instead of just leaving, assuming, is because I did have somebody who had 15 minutes of time saved up. And then I went ahead and left to play a different live game, and then I didn't realize that they rejoined, even though I got the notification, because I was also playing in like 30 other games at the same time. So, of course, I was just ignoring the notification that it's your turn. The Grand Bazaar! Population growth. Then lumber halts. Lumber halts. Super unit. That is not the direction I wanted that to go. Why? Dang. Scout. Scout. Guess that means I have to go here. Scout. Umberhawk. Another giant. Why not? Oh, I should have hit this one instead. Oh well, not the end of the world. Game is over. And that does it. Oh, I can't. Reality! No! No, stop! What are you doing? Oh, wait, that's... There we go. Much better. This is my sticky note holder. It is a polar bear. That is what's peeling into reality back there in that corner. What I would do is I would draw on the sticky notes. And then I would just rip up the sticky notes and put on, like, eyes. And I would just change its expression throughout, like, every month. I brought it to work when I had a desk job previously. It helped me get through the day. Yeah, I would like to check to see what went wrong for them. But Riders for us was not the answer. We could have the Warriors and then... you went wrong for them, right? But also their yellow's a lot lower. So they could actually just be struggling with the game. So we'll see what was going on in case they managed to go like, "Ha, Tolby, I recognize that name. Who is this fraudulent person? And how can I spy on them in the replays?" Alright, and this one was Bergroff versus Barter. Small Lakes. Is it Bergoff? Bergroff, right? Well. So let's take a look from their point of view. What went autofocus off? And... Ooh. Alright, so mistake number one is there's not going to be any villages right here on this tile. Which means you will get more information by moving the unit to here. Now, it's a gamble in trying to see maybe there's just water here and you're going to have to go all the way around, but then you don't have this chance of what if there's a village on this corner, just on this tile right over here, perfectly outside. So understanding how villages spawn is important. And this case, I think that's where our opponent unfortunately went wrong in their early game. They do an explore. Honestly, it's a good call. And it went south. Dang. Not terrible, though. Yep. Because look at that. Now they have to spend an extra turn to go, is there a village here? Is mayonnaise an instrument? Just to find that out. They go ahead and go with Riders. Alright, so mistake number two. You know that this is a lake map. How do we know it is a lake map? It's right over here. Boom. With this vision for our opponent, picks up writing. Water, 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 and there is there's no land with the coastal tile here, 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 or here. Meaning you are playing a lake map. That is a singular word. Yes, there is a pond here, but that has nothing to do with your opponent. You are playing on a lake, meaning riders are not going to be very useful for you. What takes should you be going for instead? Economic. You should be increasing your economy. Water play is very expensive. In order to get a boat, the cheapest method is going to be you train a warrior 2 stars, upgrade warrior into rammer or scout. 5 additional. It costs 7 stars a turn to pump units out onto the water, which is very expensive. This economy, we only have 7 stars a turn. So that's not happening. You got to improve your economy. Get yourself that forestry. So that's mistake number 3. Get this one. Explore. Good. Good explore here. And then they find me. Beautiful. This is exactly what they needed to do to find me, because then they get a free set of stars. Yes, good play on their part. Improve the economy. Good play. Finding out the riders aren't going to be able to do much. Trains know the rider instead. No! Warriors! Improves the economy. At this point, it's now getting expensive to get forestry. Window of opportunity is starting to leave. We have our first giant, and our opponent is nowhere near their first. But now they have to try to keep me off the water. This is the correct play that they should be making. They get roads. Not a bad play, especially since they have riders taking advantage of that. Start connecting up all of the cities. Needs forestry in order to finish said connections. Not a terrible play, but also this road should have gone here instead. Not the end of the world. Explore, again, a good choice. Be able to see what's going on over here. Maybe they need to do something. And with this, they now have the knowledge of, oh shoot, I need to train a scout. Again, good play on their part. But now there's a swordsman here, and there's nothing they're going to be able to do to prevent me from hitting. It's there. The play that would end up having to happen is... build a road, get this unit onto the water, upgrade this into a scout, and start pinging, because Juggernaut's going to happen. So you've got two options. Kill Juggernaut, or just let it happen, ignore the problem until it either goes away or you have an answer for it. Which, for me, I prefer option 2, ignore the problem until it goes away, because... instead of letting me get this village, okay, prevent this village from happening over here. You have potential of a rider, or just a whole bunch of scouts, but a rammer here would be able to counter siege and scouts. You can actually prevent me from keeping this skill for them from me. And plus, they would have this. So, fighting for the city's pivotal, and they lacked the economy to start dealing with this Juggernaut. What do you do in this instance? Archers! Archers are very strong on this map right here. If they can get archers here. Heck, catapults! If you can get mathematics and get catapult, like a catapult all the way here, boom. I can't put water units there anymore. Catapult here, boom. The city is constantly being bombarded by catapults. Archer here, boom. The city can't spawn anything anymore. Plus this mountain makes it a natural point to protect it. And then you just got a whole bunch of catapults back. You just try to fight for the part of the lake here. And then you just fight for your spot over. Fortunately, since they lacked the early game economy, so they went with riders, they did help it by picking up roads. But notice they are missing forestry. And forestry here, and they train a unit here instead. Get their super unit, fantastic. Place it there, which just gets singular level up. Get forestry, level up there. Okay, good call on their part, but unless they do a bunch of chop plays, pick up border growth, that's just no. I was counting stuff wrong. I thought that they were night, which is siege the city. For the so that early game hurt them a lot. We have one more game left in us. We have a vote for Toli from the. So we're gonna go ahead and play one game of Illyrion with the. And this is pretty much gonna be the last game. We're now at 3 hours, so I'm getting a little tuckered out. I might be back to play some other games, but We'll see. I've got some stuff I gotta take care of in real life. Alright. Illyrion. We're gonna go ahead and pick this tribe up. Whenever we find something. This rate. Alright, because what I can go ahead and do, back to Gimp, try to actually finish that one piece of parts at this rate. So, open. It's been forever. Saved. Evil. Bio break. While I'm getting this open, it looks like somebody did join the game. We will go ahead and swap back over to the larger game of Polytopia. Add this person as a friend. And get the pick a plan. Mighty leader! Time to spread our demons. Alright, we're gonna summon a demon! And then we're gonna summon a demon! Pass turn. This one's gonna go down here. 510. Corner. 520. North over here. Pass the turn. Got a very strong start into it. Especially for my typical demon gameplay. We capture here. And pass the turn. We're going to pick up Forestry on our next turn. Don't forget, Illyrion typically starts off with a weaker economy, but they tend to snowball ahead to pick one out on the map. Here, you go there. Bring you a little more towards the center. Pass that turn. Actually, what we could do, because I was considering placing it here, but I can get an even stronger economy by placing our first one on the island. That still gives us 4. Crypt. Another Illyrion. No land, no land. We're just gonna go around the south. Pass the turn. Really need to explore to see what's going on. So... I built this on an odd turn, right? Or an even turn? Whatever the start of this turn is going to be... Oh my goodness, they're going with a farming route. So I built it on an even turn, so... Cost. Lumberhalts. Lumberhalts. We're gonna gamble here. Explore. Go do the thing. Up, 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 up. No! Arg. Sad. Mouth. Just a wee little bit. And... I'm gonna go ahead and summon Demon! Because this is gonna hit really hard. Then I'm gonna train a safety warrior. If they decide to just move forward, we're fine. If they decide to capture, then we punish. Our economy's so bad right now. I really need to pick up organization, so I need to try to save my stars next turn. Yeah, there's no land here. And here. Workshop! Wow! You are so greedy! Alright. Lumberhalts. Lumberhalts. Chop. And go ahead and get ourselves that warrior. Pass the turn. Improving the economy. I mean, I can't speak right now. We are improving the economy. Siege next turn. Do we? No, we don't. We can absolutely siege this. You'd go here, need you go here, you go here, siege. Organization. Fruit. Workshop. And that's it. Pass the turn. Dang! Our opponent is so aggressive. I need archery in this instance. Archery is going to be so good here. Also allow us to ping this city up. Could also potentially go Rider Roads, but I think I'd rather go archery here. Oh, it's resources. A Schwarzman. Oh, but werewolves. Okay, I lost Wi-Fi. I like how it's going on without speaking. Lost Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's fine. Archery's gonna be a lot better for us here. You heal, you do that. Archer, Archer, and ripped. So this one builds first, and it would build, I think, here, and then this one goes here. I don't quite remember how exactly sanctuaries work. So if it works the way I believe it does, it should work from up here, down, up here, down, up here, down. So this one should spawn first, and it checks, 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 and it will place one here. And then if I train this one will then go check, 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 spawn one here. They need to clarify where it goes, because if it's not random, then they should specifically let us know this is where it goes. I mean, I guess, but that Archer's not. How many kills you got? Ooh. That's not what he wanted to see. Shaman demon! Root. Lumber hot. Lumber hot. Resources. Archer. Archer. Yeah, Archer back here. Why not? So, this is all I'll need. After that, I can focus fully on economy. Sanctuary on your capital? Nah. I guess I could have. Yeah, you know what? I should have. For some reason I didn't. I should have trained, built that instead of here. You're right. You're absolutely right, Dan. I'm thinking too aggressively. Yep, so there's the Unsiege. Fantastic on their part. Now the question is how do they get units? Ooh, city walls. Beautiful. I just rushed free spirit. Go there, Hugh go there. Farming. We go and build our own farms. Resources. And if I build it here on this turn, then it makes it easier for me to know which one. And look at that. It did exactly what I expected. There's 2 graves here. That was actually exactly what I was hoping for. And if our opponent is naive and readable, he's going to just kill this unit, but he should not. He really needs to just stay back and play defensive. Else that's a free kill for me. It's a free kill that gets my archers. Yep. Literally unplayable until that happened. Yeah. Make Mindbender's vampires still. That would have been cool. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea, but it's a little late at this point. We're just gonna go ahead and ping harass. Ping. Ping. Go. So that's a siege next turn. Farm. Farm. Resources. I'm actually going to hold on to all of my resources at this point. Workshop, fruit, farm, resources. This is nasty. Fruit. Fruit. Just a workshop. Our economy is so strong. It's so scowy. Alright, another archer. Heal you one up. Pass the turn. Someone tell the devs to do that. Yeah, I think it's okay. I do like the idea, but I think it's fine. Still doesn't hurt to ask the devs. Like, when I... It's also very appropriate because mindbenders suck. Oh man, poor mindbenders. Better than the plain thing. Yeah, maybe. I like the look of it though. I needed to have trained all of these demons. I guess I could have trained a demon here just to keep spamming them out, but I think I'd rather save for the better economy. I need Rider Roads. Rider Roads will get me my first Dragon Egg. It allows us to start snowballing the game. Hugo there, Hugo there. Wow! Do I just get mathematics? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, I missed an opportunity to siege, I guess. Oh well. I think we're better off just getting our Rider Roads. Oops. I need the roads part 2. But I can't use any of them, so I should have just saved my stars. Oh well. It's only the end of the world. I'm just gonna train a demon. I know it's a turn too soon, but I need the demon to siege next turn. Giving them a chance to move, but I don't know. That idea's thinking stuff though. I mean, mindbenders can be really, really strong and oppressive in very specific situations, so I don't know. I don't know what the correct solution is for mindbenders. A lot of people have made suggestions. Like, to be able to move back is too good. If you upgrade your capital and expand your borders, you get another tree. Yeah. Does delay my dragon another turn, but I think the waiting game plays out in my favor. Perhaps that is the correct. I think my... Go there, you go there. Pew! Killer monument is complete. Go. Ping that. You go there. You go there. Ah, but you did get the village. I want to explore with it, so. Rider roads have been acquired, so we're just gonna road here. Road here. We're gonna go and place this road here, so that way our Polytar can receive the better benefit from it. Farm. Yeah, if we border growth, we just improve our economy by 2. Fruit. Farm. And I can Umber Hot. Umber Hot. Yeah, we're still fine. Super unit. Fun times were had. I can then place a Gates of Power here, which allows me to expand these borders. Which is actually really good for a multitude of reasons. Because then I can actually get a dragon here by doing so. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and just get another archer and a rider here in the back. Just to keep applying some pressure, passing the turn. 2 specific situations, you're right. You're absolutely right. Those situations are way too specific. We're sieging. They can unsiege, and they could just get another warrior. But our goal is we want them to focus too much on military. Because our economy is starting to run out of control. This is the Illyrian mid to late game economy that Illyrian love. Yep, so they're just going to continue to apply a whole bunch of hate to us, which is great. Fantastic on their part. Ooh, misplay. Should have hit the other way. Oh, I can't see. That is perfectly fine. Oh, I should have trained all my units again last turn. If I wanted my demon army, which I kind of do. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this archer back here. Alright, we got a huge economy lead. What are we gonna do with it? Honestly, I don't know. At this point, I really feel like the game is just turn 1 in my favor. I just don't know how I want to close it down. Just overrun with riders. I mean, literally, I can just do whatever the heck I want in this instance. Start off with construction. Get a windmill here. And then road. Road. No! Wrong. Road here. Do I do border growth? No. We don't border growth. Just population growth. And it's good enough past the turn. Then I can pick up trade. And we can even further run away with the economy. Stop! He's already dead! Trade. So I can build a trade hall. I can build a farm. So I can then train a warrior. Then build another windmill. Train a super unit. It's a body block. So I can put this here. Why not? Oh, I missed the opportunity to siege. Oh well. It's fine. That's it. Pass turn. Knights next? No, more economy. Knights would be the logical follow-up. Knights would definitely be the logical. But I need more economy. And then we end the game with cloaks. I literally, at this point, could do pretty much anything and the game's over. I think we'll end the stream like that with building as massive an economy as possible as Illyrion. Unless he's just gonna resign. Yep. They see what's going on. So, Dragon. Good efforts. We're gonna copy that. And get this final replay. Replays. We're gonna go ahead and put this in here. It's gonna be midnight. This is Illyrion Small Lakes. That's our 4 games for today. It ended up being flawless. One of which was definitely due to a spawn win. A lot of the maps were definitely in our favor, though. I don't think there were really any games that were particularly, like, extremely balanced, but 2 were pretty well balanced. Why? But why? You don't need it. You don't need it. Next gen tactics. Improve the economy early on and then get the village in. Go ahead and do auto so that you can see the difference in the 2, and then the replay broke. Try again. Autofocus off. But here's the difference between the slower and steady route versus the mass expand route. Yes, I've got 3 stars per turn, 2 cities. Our opponent's still on 1 city. They're at 4 stars a turn. They're thinking that they're a turn 0 tribe. But they're not. Then puts us at 5. And our economy is hurting, but we pick up the sanctuaries on time. Our opponent does have a couple of really good sanctuary spots. Could have actually gotten sanctuary. They would have had a pretty strong. We get our explorer rolling, so we're now at 8 stars a turn on 4 cities, which is pretty bad. We're at 7, 8, so 9. Their economy is also pretty bad. In 11, they should have explored there. Puts us at 11, so we're tied in economy. So they did have a better economy than us. So interestingly enough, it did in a way pay off, but we're going sanctuaries. We're gonna have the better late game economy. So I'm caught up at 13 stars a turn now. They're at 14.5 cities, so they have the production advantage. That is not the city you explore at. Oh man, everything's so backwards. Really feels like this one's more of an experience win. Go ahead and get that siege up and rolling. Veteran boosted up. I didn't get to train all my demons that I was hoping to this game. At this point, we're at 15 stars a turn. They're now being sieged at 12. Alright, so they're at 15. We're tied in economy. Okay, they're now city wall. Honestly necessary, so If they didn't do that, I was going to constantly siege. Now it's going to be a lot of extra effort for me to siege. Catapults would fix that. I had access to catapults. I just didn't get them. And then you're just going to see how quickly the economy snowballs in my control. We're at 21, turn 11. So in this instance, nothing. Start leveling up because I get farming. 22, 23, 24. So as cute as that play was, it ended up actually being pretty much the same between both, which is, for me, a little shocking. So that's something to consider in the future, but I feel like doing the expanding route is a little bit safer, because it allows me to pick up sanctuaries pretty easily and early on. In this case, my opponent's having to play catch-up on everything. He has to pick up archers now just to defend, and he still can't pick up sanctuaries. Imagine he had a sanctuary here, and another sanctuary here. That'd be 5, an additional 3, and another additional 3 stars a turn. Heck, this one could have been here, and then that's another 4. He had 4 excellent sanctuary spots. But because of how everything was going, he wasn't able to place down his sanctuary. And then, or maybe it's just our opponent doesn't quite understand how sanctuaries work. So, again, even though it's not the current top priority, I still encourage that you want, if you watch these, try to make it easy. Players don't. Sanctuaries work, their animals are. Unless the animals spawn randomly, players should have that information where the animal is spawn. For instance, needs to have like glitter particles going from this sanctuary to this tile here to say, hey, on the next turn an animal's gonna, and then this one would go, hey, glitters are going to here because this one spawns first and it would go here, this one goes here, to go here. Just make it, and where an animal is going to, if it's in sets in stone logic, that is something that newer players have that visual information. They may not understand why the glitter's there, but all you have to do is say, oh, that's where an animal's gonna spawn. Boom! That is all the player needs to know. And then they may eventually find out the patterns about, oh, it's gonna spawn in this order. It's just, I hope... Wait, what? Yeah. There's glitter? Nope, there's not. I'm just saying that I would encourage to let lesser experienced players, because I have so many hours in this game that I have that knowledge of this is where an animal's going to spawn. Oh, if I train this here, then this one will spawn one here, this one will spawn one here. Exact order like this. Because if I got them in 2 different locations, then there's a chance that one actually blocks the other from creating an animal. Just because of how the spawning logic. It's really important to understand that in order to maximize sanctuaries. Do you have to maximize them? No, but if you have ELO, that means you have a ranking system for people to understand like how their skill level is, and players will want to improve, and that is a bit of knowledge. Sort of like, which has been pretty much fixed to this point, the information about what unit can go on water versus can't with Aquarion. They did make that improvement. So it's a lot easier for players to know what units can walk on land and what units can't walk on land. Yeah, it's just at this point, he's at 20 stars a turn versus our 42. So, just because of all this play, I was just planning on playing SimCity and maxing out my economy as much as I could over the next couple turns, and then just picking up whatever techs I wanted, because yeah, the game was over. Our opponent recognized that the game... What the heck is this? Come on! At least have a city all the way over here. Man, that just hurts. I was about to explore. I was going to explore that, and I would have found absolutely nothing. That would have hurt my entire... oh well. So, that's going to be doing it for today's stream. Hope y'all found those games quite interesting. I can't believe I threw that Luxador game by misplacing my low health unit, letting the arc. I thought about moving it further down, but I was like, no, it's safe on this tile over here. Those who are wondering what I'm talking about, just rewatch the start of the stream where I'm playing my domination game, because at the start of every stream, we're trying to get every tribe 100%. I've gotten every single tribe except for Luxador, who's currently at 99%. They've been at 99% for about the past 3 months. But yeah, we should have had it today. Instead, I did a done goof. Thank you all so much for watching. I may be back. I may not. I got some stuff I gotta take care of. If I do come back, we're gonna be Storm Gates or maybe FTL. I don't know. We'll figure something out, but I got stuff to do. Or heck, we may even just finish up this art that I desperately to finish, because I'm just displaying this unfinished art. Where is it? Outro scene. Well, it's not that one. But it's not that one either. But I do need to finish this piece of art, so that way. Yeah, we just have more arts we can. Sure, everyone is excited for, and hey, and I can then upload that video. So thank you all so much for stopping by and watching your weekly Polytopia content. Look forward to the ending of the Silly Lords, which after this I will be taking my turn in multiple games that I just don't have to do. And then yeah, we'll see y'all again next week or some other time this week to probably end up playing some more Stormgate, because I am enjoying that RTS until I get bored of it. Yeah. You know, I'll have a good one.